Divorcing at 55 was probably next to one of the hardest things I ever had to do, especially after 30 years of marriage. Everybody tells you an old chapter closes, a new one will open. But what they don't tell you is how difficult it's really going to be. The anxiety attacks, the potential suicide thoughts from feeling like you just wasted your life on the wrong person. 30 years that you'll never get back. There's no refunds in life. And what was the point of going on? You also ask yourself, your kids all the time being the only reason you wanted to live, all right, or go on. And you just went backwards another $600,000+ back in debt, close to 7 actually, from being 20 Ks away from almost paying everything off, cars, houses, everything you worked for, everything you built with a business, nearly $700,000 back into debt. When your better half decides to pull the rug from under your feet and turn everything on its head right at the finish line. Nobody told me this shit. Everybody told me it happens, you get on with your life, you'll find bigger and better things. One chapter closes, another opens, and yes, that may be true, but nobody told me about the pain, the misery, the loss of focus on the business. And mark my words, it is almost impossible to focus on the business when you're going through a painful divorce. Our crazy wife just wants to get up and leave, do the wrong thing by you and go. The worst thing, the anxiety attacks and the suicide thoughts after 30 years of committing, all right? And you can't get those years back. This isn't 5 or 10 years, it's 30 years, guys. All right? If you're watching this video, I know your pain. The person you thought was your rock just let go and turned everything on its head. Well, I'm here to tell you that this channel will be based on men. It'll be based on guys peaking 60 and beyond, even though this is a divorce from 55, all right? And I'm here to tell you, you're not on your own. There's plenty of us out here, all right? And I've had to actually turn things around. I turned things around, all right? I'm actually better off now than what I was during my divorce, all right? I've got a great woman in my life, and I almost hated women after what I went through. But I'm here to tell you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't be thinking silly thoughts like I did, because even there were plenty of rough times when I was actually at my new partner's premises, and she lived 6 floors up off the ground. And the thought of jumping off the balcony was always there. But it was my kids that stopped me. And there's always something to live for, especially if you've got kids. You got a life, all right? You got a lot left in you. Even at 55, there's a shit ton of time left in you to do better, and chances are you will do better. But it's not the end of the world, guys. Okay, it's not the end of the world. And I got on with it. I got back to focusing on my business. As I said, I've got a new woman in my life, and she's the best thing that ever happened to me. And we're actually on the same page. And my past missus, we just weren't on the same page with anything we decided to work with. If she was yes, I was always no, and it just didn't seem to work. And it was pretty much like that through our lives. I should have seen the warning flags a long time ago, but I didn't, because I had a family, I had kids. I stuck it out. If anything, I expected I'd be the one to leave, but I never thought I should get up and leave. But it happened, all right? So anyway, if you're in this boat, don't panic, all right? There is light at the end of the tunnel, as I stated, and there'll always be bigger and better chapters. And right now, I've managed to get back on my feet. My debts aren't paid off, of course, all right? I'm still pulling my debts in, but I'm rebuilding my business back up. And I'm just gradually working. I've got the great support of a partner, all right? And things are looking up all the time. Subscribe to this channel. I'll be posting many more videos in regards to men our age, all right? In regards to the stresses of life and what we've got to go through, what we've been through. And please comment and hit subscribe. And as soon as I post any new videos, you'll be updated first thing. Take care, guys.